going on? Hey, what's up, Ceramic Dragon? Just did a quick fettle on the bottom of that pot I did for a short yesterday. Now it's time to make some pots. A little cauldron flower pot. Kind of fun to make. Get that off to the side. Also need to scrape that back. Okay, let's get going. I gotta make 4-pound pots today. 4-pound orchid pots. Yeah, it's a cool little pot. All right. Nice. Glad to hear it. Have you been able to throw a bit? Hey Gail, what's up? Doing well, thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. Thanks for popping in as always. Just doing some 4-pound orchid pots. So, similar to the last couple streams. Just bigger. Yep, that's fine. Nice, awesome, Ceramic Dragon. Trying to avoid getting. Yeah, no, I hear you go. It's a daily thing, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna do a bunch more of these. All the same size. Look. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Fresh cup. Hope you're doing well. Oh, out of order. Yeah, that can be a hassle for sure. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, they're not too hard to work on sometimes. Actually, they're pretty easy to work on, but sometimes sourcing parts can be timely, time-consuming. Ceramic Dragon. What kind of kilns are they? Ah, got it. So it's probably an old kiln sitter. Yeah, probably needs a full rehaul. English kiln. Oh. I wonder what the brand is. Yeah. Yeah, no worries, Ceramic Dragon. Well, I understand if it's a very old kiln, there could be so many different brands that are not even in existence anymore, so who knows, right? Alright, let's do another one. The basement noises. Oh, gotcha, Gail. Yeah. Well, you have your clay cave, right? At home. At least you can do stuff in there, right? Did you ever name it? I still think the clay cave. Gail's clay cave. It's good. This is pretty much a clay cave here. All underground. Hey Joyce, what's up? Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Appreciate it. B-N-O. How are you? Welcome to you. Thanks for saying hi. I read that name wrong in my head. Welcome to you. Thanks for saying hi. And thanks for those likes, guys. Appreciate it. Right. Pulling up the wall. These 4-pound pots, I usually just need to do 2 pulls. Anything above this, usually 3. Okay, good. I wasn't the only one. It's just welcome to you. Hi, Boosa too. Oh, good. That's how I read it. I don't use. There's the 80s kid humor in me. I'm just seeing all the things. Maybe it was meant to be. I don't. You never know. Glad somebody else thinks the same. I already had bad eyesight, so I like looking back. I was like, wait a minute, is that what it? I was gonna say, oh, blah blah blah. I said hi, and I'm like, maybe. Nice, Joyce. That's good to hear. I know you're talking to Gail, but that's awesome news. Oh yeah, of course I like doing this. This is my job, but I like my job, so absolutely, Ven. Welcome to you. I mean, there's moments that can be, painful, but overall, I would have to say I absolutely love what I do, and I'm very thrilled to be able to do this for my living. So yeah, the answer is yes. If I read your question correctly. All right, number 5. Here we go. Not that I'm counting or anything. Yeah, I hear you, Gil. My house gets cluttered and stuff with pottery. When you work from home, it's inevitable. What's up, pool man? Welcome to you. Hello to you. Cause he's a pool man. He's a pool man. Down, 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 down. Sorry. I'm sure most of you don't get that reference. She's only glowing on half her cylinders. Oh, yeah. That happens, huh? Did you check all the relays as well, or is it just the well, if you're saying half, then you use the voltmeter. It's time for new elements. Such a fun job, eh? I actually don't mind it on my Scott KM 1227. It's not that hard to do. A little bit time consuming, but we've done them so many times that it's just like, okay, it's time to do that now. I'm always running into some kind of strange problem though. Ben says, I just met your live today. Where are you from? Where's your shop? Sorry, no, don't apologize to ask. You're more than welcome to ask. So I'm in northwestern Connecticut, and I work from home. I sell to 40 different stores across the U.S. on my website, wolfpottery.com. And then on weekends, and mainly just Saturdays lately, I go down and share some show space with my father at his studio, because he's a potter as well. So I do that, and that store is in Bantam, Connecticut. So I'm always very busy making pots. So that's my life. I've been doing it full-time since the 1900s. In fact, we figured out the other day that, well, I said it in the last 2 streams, but yeah, this year will mark 30 years of selling pottery to stores. So, milestone achieved with no unlock. I just turn on and gotcha. Okay, well, are the elements on, Joyce? Like, are they actually working, or is there just one out? Because if it's one out, it just could be a relay. Easy fix. Like if there's 3 sections or 2 sections, if one of the sections isn't working, more than half the time, in my experience, it's a relay. Oh, there you go, Gail. Gwen, a likely story. What's up, Gwen? How are you? 30 years remarkable. It kind of feels that way at this point. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, no, it's strange. Strange to say. I still have the mind of a maybe 25-year-old at best. Okay, so 4 coils out of 8 are not glowing. So that says to me relay immediately. And how many sections of the kiln are there? If it's 4 out of 8, that means there's 2 sections. So you could literally just replace both relays. They're probably $35 each or so. It's really not that hard to do. My only advice for you to do would be to take like masking tape on each of the lines to the ports and just note them. So what I do is, if it's top, I write T1, T2, T3, and then B1, B2, B3, just so I know top or bottom and all that. 25-year-old is stretching. Absolutely. Totally right. 5. Eat you clean, jelly bean. That is a mother something. Don't be humble. Yeah, well, I don't know if sometimes I don't like thinking about how fast time flies by. But yeah, you're right. It's very cool. 30 years of it. It's a long look back. And that's selling pots, not making pots. But yes. Oh, wait a minute. 2 sections, but 2 bad coils in each section. Okay, that might even be a different situation. Oh, Ceramic Dragon was one that said it was an English kiln. Do you? What kind of kiln is it, Joyce? I'm sorry if I've already asked and I already forgot, but see. Wait, squirrel. Oh, cool. Yeah. Depending on the kiln, there could be lower powered elements in each section. In my kiln, they're not all the same. The very top elements and the very bottom elements are different coils, but the rest are the same. Let's try to diagnose it for you. It's very old. Okay, all right, so 2 sections. It's very old. You can try the relays for cheap. My head is leaning to Elements, but Okay, so wait a minute. I'm sorry to ask you so many questions, but just trying to help here. So, but 2 bad coils in each section. Is it the top section of each section, or the bottom section of each section? Because those old kiln sitter don't throw codes. Obviously, if it had a code like error 1, then you're looking at, you know, basically relays. But I'm trying to remember the inner workings of that kiln sitter I had, and it was a bit different. Probably older than me. Wow. Okay. So from the 70s. Hey, what's up, Jane? How are you? Yes, everything's good. It's not beautiful out, but it's good. I'm doing well, thank you. I hope you're having a great day as well. 2 in each section, right? Right, but I was just thinking, like, in each section there's a top and a bottom, so I didn't know if it was like both the top or both the bottom in each section. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, you could, there you go, Joyce. If you just want one and you want a new kiln, what better excuse than saying the other one's broken, right? Yeah, go for it if you have the money. If it's going to be a financial burden, don't take any advice from me. Don't throw yourself at any financial burden, but there's something about having a new kiln that just sparks happiness and creativity and all that stuff. A little bit of relief too in the mind, because like I said, kilns can be a real pain to work on if you're fearful of working on stuff like that. And you got any advice for wait a minute. Have you got any advice for taking pics to put pottery on a website for sale? Okay, well that depends on a few factors. Mainly glazeware. Is it mainly glaze stuff, Gwen? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I had that kiln sitter for so long. I mean, it worked great. But it is nice to know exactly what temperature things are at. The new one I have, I mean, if I wanted to, I could hook it up to Wi-Fi and look at my, from inside, look and see what temperature it's at, monitor stuff. I'm not really into that. I don't want to hook up a kiln to the internet, basically. It sounds ridiculous to me, but the option's there for it. Yes, glazeware. Okay. I still have a kiln sitter. Yeah, there you go. Pyrometers. There you go. Well, taking pictures and having no reflections in the with the glazeware is insanely difficult to do. Some people will take, depending on what they're using for a camera, but they'll create like a backing board, and they'll cut a hole in the backing board, and they'll put you'll make a photo box, and then they'll put the camera into the hole at the right height, so the reflection of the glaze won't show you holding a camera. And that's one little trick that we both have saw, and it's pretty interesting. Having the right filter and everything, it can be a nightmare. So that's one little piece of advice to try. I personally like natural light, though that's not always possible. It's got 10, 12. Designated 50 amp breaker. Yeah, the 1012s. That's a smaller, but very, yeah, little workhorse. A couple months. There you go, Schrammer Dragon. Right? That is the thing. Because everybody puts stuff into that kiln together. You're like, okay. Hopefully everybody tried to do the best of the ability they could. But sometimes things happen and blow up, and what I've always heard and my father always described as tears of the potter. I never cried when something blew up. It was usually laughter. Cynical laughter. But yeah, I don't know, Gwen, if that'll help, but that could be a problem you're running into. I don't know. There is so many different ways about going out about this stuff nowadays. But there's nothing worse than having like a very reflective pot and you're taking a picture and then you see your face in there. And how much of an actual representation of your work is that photo? And that's because if you take the photo from facing down at the lip, it can look different than sideways. So you do all the different angles, but then is the color the same as your eyeball seeing it and what it actually is? So it can be quite stressful to try to get the right shot. So because a lot of my flower pots are not glazed, the process is much easier. You've been starting to set up an online shop. Nice. What do you know what program you're? Well, yeah, you do. Obviously, what program are you using to build your store? Yeah, right, Gwen. That's what yeah. That's what I was a bit worried about. Yeah. Just kidding. But sometimes those programs have helping features. You can just write face not included. You're gonna use Squarespace. Okay. I know, right? Well, when I first started mine, I did just that, and that was back in like 03, 04. That was a nightmare. It was not even set up e-commerce. It was like an informational website, and that still was a pain. I'm not familiar with Squarespace. Actually, I am a little bit. I believe I helped somebody with their website that was set up with Squarespace. And it was basic template-based format, so kind of easy to run through. But again, like back to your original question, some of the stuff can only be as good as the shots you take. So that's what some people don't realize with making and selling products, is how much time goes into product shots, product descriptions, the whole other side to running a pottery business. Okay, but it's limited, yeah. It's tough, Gail. Like I said, like majority of potters have reflective glazes, so you'll probably notice that if you had a matte finish or something, that shot came out easier and nicer. Things with a lot of reflection, you can watch endless videos on how to do it and just go down a complete rabbit hole of insanity to get to the. Well, I just want a picture of my pot that I made. Just drag and drop. Yeah. Yeah, some of the new setups for website builders are pretty easy, that's for sure. Well, a lot of them do the same thing. You got to create collections, then move those collections to certain places. You have to work out shipping prices. Is the everything set up properly to print out labels directly from your website, or you have to do that externally? All that stuff. So, usually with like Squarespace, I would assume that you could set it up very easy to accept payment and have all that, print shipping labels right from there and everything. So I wish you the best of luck with it. Right. It's the reflective thing, like I said, doing the hole through a backing board is a cool little trick. It's not a complete solve, but it works good. And then sizing the photos right, all that stuff. Getting the right angle, because every pot's going to be different if you aren't doing production wear. So that hole where you're going to put the camera through needs to be at a different height at all times. So. There's so much stuff that goes involved with it. Or you could just take a picture of it and remove the background. On your iPhone, anyway. Regina, is Squarespace different? I'm not the one to answer that, Regina. Okay, Gwen, take care. There you go. It's all in one. Thanks for advising, man. Oh, you're very welcome, you mad woman. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Madman. Okay, yeah. Well, there you go. Sorry. Yeah. And I was giving advice for Squarespace. Well, all that advice goes out the window. Again, 30 years. What, a year and a half of reading comments quickly and assuming I know what I'm talking about. I think I said it like 3 times. Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah, so Square point of sale is definitely something different that I am not used to. Okay, see, I don't know if I was losing my mind or not. Thanks. As you all know. That's why you tune in, right? Watching a potter that has lost his mind. Where is my mind? We're getting there. It may have been before that, even, Joel. In fact, to lose it would imply that I ever had it. I while away the hours making pots for flowers. If I only had a brain. Do. What's going on? Welcome to you. Thanks for saying hi. Time to hydrate for safety stake. Cheers to everybody watching. Hope you're having a good day. I hope the rest of your day treats you well too. Thanks, that Hayabusa. My foot, by the way. Don't get any filthy ideas, folks. I'm not Joel. Clay farted. Hey, Go, what's up? Good day to you. Hope you're doing well, man. Hey, what's up, Marco? Welcome to you. Thanks for saying hi. Let's get these off to the side. I just killed 20 or 12 of them in what, under an hour? That's decent. That is decent. It's not too bad at all. All right, I do need to get just another piece of clay. So 1 second, guys. I was just saying that. Well, this is ASMR. This is ASMR pottery, Glenn. So being loud in the comment section. We decided between everybody watching that it was going to be awkward silence for the last 20 minutes or so. Everybody, Jeremy admits it. Afternoon. How are you, Sabrina? Welcome to. Let's see, bunch of emojis coming up. Emojis. Emojis. Hey, thanks, Marco. Appreciate it. Jeremy, have you been here the whole stream and not say anything because you were meditating? Uh-oh, here comes trouble. What's up, Shuriken? How are you? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing? Hope everything is treating you well. Just making orchid pots. Same thing I've been doing the last 2 streams, except these are double the size. Yeah, no worries, man. I'm only, yeah, the last couple weeks, I think I've just been doing like Tuesdays and Thursdays, around noon or 1 o'clock Eastern Standard. So, yeah, things are going good. Appreciate you popping in today. Making one piece at a time. Make me a dime. Yeah, no, I hear you, sure can. Yeah. No, it's just a Canadian saying. Just a Canadian saying. Look at that, I just moved the whole damn wheel. About to flip over the wheel. You know, eh? Hey, bud. What you turking about, bud? You sound nothing like that. I always do that to you. I got everything. I most certainly got it. It's just when things are funny or not, you know? There's a certain level you have to achieve to get me to laugh, I guess. You would never do it. I'm a stay or not my go. When coming in? Bringing it. Maybe it's time I go back to the David Attenborough. You're lurking and cooking. That's not. What you cooking? Yay, good looking. What you got cooking? Yes, we're all very interested in what you got cooking. I don't know why that made me laugh. Yeah, but yeah. Mm. Oh, okay, yeah, Jeremy, yeah. You're waiting on ice cream. Sounds a little creepy. I'd be serving ice cream. So just hang in there to the end. Just hang in there to the end of the stream. You gotta watch all the way through to find out. Well, the shuriken, I put a little bit of something special in there. A little Merlin magic is what I call it. So yeah, it should just, you don't even need light and stuff will grow in it. So yeah, be good. That is cool though, that it's doing well for you. I'm happy to hear that. Let's get a piece. Oh, that's very nice of you, Gail. That's very nice of you. And yeah, exactly. We did overhype that a bit. What you cooking? Oh my God, what are you cooking? Like it's gonna be something crazy exotic. They can be if you have the right amount of sunshine, Jeremy. Absolutely. Well, you got to get magic pots for him, Jeremy. I do have a lot of cold weather. Very cold. Nah. It is one thing I do hear often. My plants do so well with your pots. Okay. That's a good thing to hear. I suppose I wouldn't hear the negative. My plants did horrible with your pot. People would tell me. But I do hear that often, and it's nice to hear when I do. That would be cool, Jeremy, actually. I've never imagined that. I mean, that's a pinnable comment, Shuriken. That is pinnable. That might be the comment of the day, as far as I'm concerned. You finally did it, man. Yes, it's very understandable. No, I'm not going to pin it. But I realize that when you pin a comment, people come in and go, huh, what does this mean? But that one is, you know what? It very well might get pinned. The heck with it. Hey, don't rewrite it. You have to be perfect. A typo and all. Yeah, you could. No, I probably did, Shuriken. Don't worry about that. You could just use moss spores and yogurt. Do it all over again. Okay, let me just grab. All right, guys. So 16 of the 4-pound orchid pots are done. I have to just wait a bit for them to get a little harder, and then most likely my wife will be putting the holes in them. So that'll be an hour or two, something like that. And then tomorrow I gotta do more saucers. Yeah, tons of stuff to do. But thank you guys for all watching today and hanging out. I will catch you on Tuesday, somewhere around 12 to 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we'll go from there. So yeah, this is a banding wheel. So it just raises it up. So I could put the orchid pot I just made on it and drill holes into it easier. So that's what it's for, Jeremy. And I was take care, man. Yeah, you too, buddy. Stay well. But hey, thanks, Joel. Everybody, thank you so much as always for tuning in. And Gail, later. Yeah, Shuriken. Good comment, Shuriken. Good night and good luck. Yeah.